I made that video because I did the right thing.
God bless you. Thank you for joining me this morning on Morning Nuggets. I pray that this video finds you well. This is yours truly, Pastor Nate. If you like what you hear, before the end of this video, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. We would be glad to have you part of the smart family. Honest Row is a YouTuber. Some may think he's new to the sector, but he's been here a few months reporting on YouTube beef sector. He happened to get in a situation where he said he was in another chat. He saw a disturbing comment saying that treecey was going to be offed or harmed. So he comes and makes a video sending out an alert like, please treecey, be careful. He began to get questioned and criticized by a lot of people in the sector. A lot of people say he's mental, he was clout chasing. They begin to question his motives. In fact, he was on a panel where he was heavily scrutinized. Anyways, I think Honest Row learned his lesson. He said he probably would have done things different. But my question is, I like to look at it from another perspective. Is it really the boy who cried wolf? And Honest Row say, I did what I thought was right.
I made that video because I did the right thing.
And that's what struck me. I really thought about that because a lot of time when you do what you think is right, many cases that's not a popular stance. A lot of people are going to criticize you for it, and a lot of people are going to discredit you for it. They just going to have something to say. But if you feel deep down in your soul that you did the right thing, then that should be it. I mean, you just come and make a video, say, I felt like I did the right thing, and that was that. My thing is, if you saw someone in the chat saying that, I probably would have taken screenshots, and I probably would have done things differently by just sending that screenshot to treecey, say, hey, treecey, this is what I saw. You might want to be careful, maybe take this to the police department. I probably wouldn't have told everyone. Now, that's me. Was it the boy who cried wolf? Was he bored? Is he clout chasing? Did he want attention? I don't know. Many people think that. But let me say it like this here. 1 Peter 5:8, the Bible tells us to be vigilant because the adversary, the devil, goes to and fro, seeking whom he can devour. He literally wants to take people out and destroy you. If you saw that, you alerted everyone, that may have discouraged the action. Have y'all ever thought about it that way? Because when you bring attention to something, everybody is aware. So the person who supposedly was going to do harm understands that everybody is aware now. treecey is aware. Everybody's on alert, which may in turn discourage him or her from doing what he or she was going to do, if he was going to do something. Now, I don't know. I'm just looking at it from different perspective, right? Because, you know, muggers and robbers, they're discouraged from doing what they need to do if you're aware. Like if you're ready for them, you're aware of your surroundings, you're not as vulnerable as opposed to them mugging you and robbing you and you're not aware. You just kind of going along and not expecting it, right? That's kind of like a thief in the night. So I kind of look at it like that. Maybe that prevented the person from doing something. And I know Honest Row said that he felt something. And I know Deanna questioned him about that. Say, what did you feel? Now, I was looking at that as something spiritual. Maybe he felt an inkling.
It was something in me that was like, okay, I got to go and warn treecey. Like, I got to let her know.
Or maybe God was telling them something. Because I know many times I feel something, and many of you know what I'm talking about. You've had dreams and visions, and you were afraid to tell people your dreams and visions. You were afraid to warn them because you felt you were going to be criticized. But you know what, friend? Let me tell you something. I don't care what people think. I mean, you just got to know. If you say it's God, you just got to know it's him, and you know, be sure before you start saying something, because you don't want to alarm people, and it's nothing, right? But I'd rather to be safe then sorry. If I see something, I would say something. I've learned to do that. I learned to trust this inner voice, because I feel that God does speak to them. I remember I was in a restaurant, I guess a couple years ago, and or a fast food place, and I had some people with me, and all of a sudden I just felt this in my spirit. Y'all, come on, we got to go. Let's go. Let's get out of here. I don't know what it is, but I feel like we need to get out of here. Nate, what's going on with me? We'll just ask questions later. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we got up out of there, and maybe 30 minutes later, we heard the place got robbed or what have you. But see, if I ignore what I felt, we probably would have been in the situation. So if you feel something, I feel like you should say something so that we can be aware. Hopefully it doesn't happen. And hopefully if I tell you what I feel, you can be in a position to take measures to prevent it from happening, or just be aware. So I just kind of look at it like that. But he did feel like he did the right thing. He said, I felt I did the right thing. Well, if you felt you did the right thing, I see no need to apologize. Because if you saw that in the chat, you probably could have prevented something by saying something. I don't know. We only look at it one-sided. He came online saying this and that and the third, and nothing happened. Well, I'm glad nothing didn't happen. He probably prevented something from happening when he said something. Have you ever thought about it that way? Now, if it is clout chasing, if you didn't see anything, then that would be questionable. But you say you saw something. Now, I would have taken a screenshot for proof if I did see something like that. Let me know what you think about it. I know a lot of scuttlebutt, a lot of talk is going on about this situation. Let me know if you feel things, if you're afraid to say something, or if you feel stuff and you've told people stuff and warned them and something happened, right? I feel like if you feel something inside, you should say something. Thank you for joining me this morning. I pray that this exhortation blessed you. This just spurred conversation, this situation. I felt like I wanted to talk about it because it did hit home a little bit, and I can resonate to a certain extent. Many of you have gifts out there where you see stuff, where you feel things, but you're afraid to say something because you're afraid you may sound crazy and people may criticize you, but you could be saving somebody's life. Until next time, be at peace and not in pieces.